Hello everyone, welcome. This is another Dirty Gamer unboxing video. I'm just gonna show briefly as I got this. You can see puncture wounds here and here. So the Amazon Smile box got stabbed in its chin and face before I even opened the damn thing. Way to blow, Prime. Way to blow. Ready and negative. Here we go. This is not open in spite of the stab marks. I'm facing it this way for obvious reason. Wow. Look how little effort that took because of that stab wound. I'm going to open it this way. Obviously because I don't want enough going on. Wow, this is also kind of hard to open. So the stab one on that was easy, but the other one, no, not so easy. So here it is as I turn it. So let's grade the packaging. It's a 1B4 box. I'm not a fan of the 1B4 box. It seems very loose, and besides the stab wounds, again, this looks like it's a lot of give. So there it is. Air minus, tons of air minus, and I mean air minus. There's no air in these. I mean, really, you know what would be just as served? Construction paper. I mean, really. Already negative garbage. So, I'm sure you all remember the packaging. I won't. So, I will put the air minus here and here, because that's how it was. Air minus. There's a cover. Well, actually, is this the front? Well, this won't know. That's the front or the back of the box. Halo 5 Guardians. I know it's Guardians. I don't want the name. And again, you can see it's around it, but does this really look protected? Oh! There's the neg. Right there. As the cameraman spotted. That's an F. An F. What did I say? As soon as I got it, it felt loose and like, oh my god! So a double crease fest. Minimum. This will be worse looking as I open more of it. No one can buy, again, the most simplest thing you would think you can know. So, again, pathetic packaging already, as evidenced. Air minus. So I'm putting that back here for now. This is actually the back of the box with these great crease fests. And we really get a bigger zoom on this crease fest. This is horrible. And the crease fest actually extends to the side of the box. Crease fest. This is, again, neg. It also extends here on the side box. Oh yeah, we'll show you all this. Oh, crease fest! Again, it defeats the whole purpose of the whole box. So this is a neg. Someone's going to get written. This is the front of the box of my Xbox One Halo 5 Creasians. Book it. Creasians edition of my X-Blown 1 tib. That's right, I said it. X-Blown Halo 5 Creasian set. Hate them already. And as I always hate about these, they always have to do this. I don't want that there. I don't want that there. And more crease fest. Can we get this other crease fest? Or is that a hole? I can't tell. No, that's actually supposed to be. Well, this one's closed. That one's opened more. Ugh. And again, I believe, suffice it to say, because of the fact that the tape is like this, I don't have a choice. Yeah, I have no choice but to slice. So, for those that wanted to get away with a Creasians, no, the Creasians will be opened and creased. Sure, yours isn't. Again, the percentage, I'm like 100% fail rate for any of these editions / packages. In case you haven't seen any history, check the videos. I'm not doing everything for you. So again, I want to give a visual, again, to give the again, this was the front of the box. Now you have to open it this way. Already a neg. So it's actually upside down. Halo 5 Upside Down Cresians Edition. Already an even bigger neg. Again, upside down? Why? Because look. It's upside down. So I already hate this. The controller's exposed, so any elements, that were packaged, you're dead. They're right there in the top. Steelbook here in the bottom. This is gonna be a disaster. I can already tell if the last thing was any indication. So what do they have? This is the Steelbook. Is it? The question is the Steelbook closed or not? No. Okay, it's not. It's not closed. So it has, your DL. You're right here. I'll just show you briefly. As I open the thing, you should have it. Your Guardians. And then you have your crappy deals with gold. Operation orders and a whole bunch of sealed stuff, which I'm not going to open. And then your put it together like Lego thing, which again looks like this looks like this will be a disaster, as I almost tipped it over. This is that special edition ugly figurine that you have to construct. They didn't construct it. Cheap. And that's it. So I really don't like this packaging at all. Ugh. Alright, so that's what's the Steelbook part. Behind the Steelbook, which I don't get it. Behind the Steelbook is the armor thing. You can see it's your Fotis. There's no code on the top of that, so So this has all that stuff that's supposed to be with it, the Fotis, the multiplayer stuff. Fotis class armor and multiplayer emblem. Let's be specific. And the impression is, in case you can figure it out, this whole thing's gonna have to go if you want to actually see the console. I'm not gonna tear open the console because this is gonna be a mess. But power brick on the left side, plugs in the right, a nice bent thing in the right. Your headset, HDMI cable plugs. The console's under this. That will have to be most likely for another. Wow. And again, once these things get open, this is why I don't really. Yeah, see? I don't know how that was, honestly. All I did was lift. Lift, separate, and lift. That's a term from something. Oh, okay. I got it. The top has this under it. This is all that protected the controller? Really? Wow. So yeah, the controller is not in any sort of protective covering. It's basically exposed. And the only thing that was under this was this foamy. Ugh. So, yeah, like I said, if I want to get to the console, I'm going to have to lift everything under it. So for now, this will be the, initial part here of the unboxing for this Halo X Blown Cresians Edition. This is Dirty Gamer. Get your game on. Later. Hello everyone, it's Dirty Gamer here with a second part of the unboxing for the X Blown Halo 5 Cresians Guardians Editions. And the crease, well, I showed it in the previous video. Refer to that for the multiple creases and damage that this box already has. So, last I left, I just showed basically a little bit of the top. Now, what I will reveal is a little nugget regarding this full game download. Now, in case you are not aware, because there are people that are not aware, that this actually is a download. There's no disc. So if you're looking for a disc, look elsewhere. Yet it comes with a case that you would think, oh, can I put a disc in it? Can I put a disc in it? Well, do you look like you can put a disc in it? I don't know. If you want it very scratched, then yes, sure. So getting back to some of the contents, I think I'll pull it out now. This is the fake Lego, which again, this is going to be so like garbage. Trying to put that together, I don't even want to touch that. This is one of the sealed things. It's Unsk. That's the front of the package, which I'm not open. The back says some dude named Jameson Luke. So Luke, I'm not your father. Right there, get Luke. Need Luke. So some sort of dossier documents. I know it's Locke. Hate that name. Some sort of operation order. Very bland. Just printing on like a thing. I mean, really? This is a limited edition. Really? I mean, this is what they give you. This is like the worst. Yeah, folded. Oh yeah. Hear that collect like that cost go. A bent thing? Why? What value is this? A bent white piece of paper with text. 0. And even a bigger 0. 14 days. Because 14 days is really going to give it to you. A month. 2 months. Something. This is like so insignificant. So getting back to this download situation, we're no disc holder. There is something called, of course it's temporary, it's called the Halo 5 Guardians the Disc Exchange Program. Now you have to actually, unfortunately, contact Xbox support and basically give it away. Like, give it away. You have to, like, basically give the code that's on this away, and in order to allegedly get a disc. So I don't know if that's going to work. I may update you if it does work, just because I submitted for it. I got someone who took very long to do it, so they have to validate the code. So if you use the code, you lose! No exchange for you. You have to do it like immediately. And there's no guarantee I'm going to get it, even though, again, I redeem it as promptly as possible. So they need your code, and for some reason they also needed the console, which I really don't like at all, but in order to get it, I think it's part of it. So allegedly this may applies to both the edition and both the console special edition and the collector's edition, which is a ridiculous amount of money because that almost basically was at half the cost of the console. Great sound there. So moving on, so I submitted for that, see if I get it. Otherwise it's a download code, which I hate. Again, I hate download codes because I want a game. This should have came with a game disc. There's no excuse for it not to have been a game disc. So I mentioned earlier, this is that FOTAS Glass Armor multiplayer emblem. I wonder how people really go nuts for this. I don't know. I mean, look, that's what it is. The guy with a spike on his head and it's red. I don't know. And this is allegedly exclusive to this. Anyway, again, you can hear from the not impressive. Considering this cost of this console is more than the cost of it basically is the cost of a launch console without the Kinect. So I have to mention that. Give me a Kinect with it, or give me 2 controllers instead of 1. So as I mentioned earlier, this is all that's protecting this exposed controller. Foamy. Oh, foamy. Real worthless. Get that? No. It looks nice. I'd rather, again, for the price, you should have gave me one Luke, which is this. This is a Luke controller. Yes, I know it's Locke. Luke, I am your father. Let's say it. See the back? Some sort of finish on it. Chromey on the top. It's kind of tactile, if you hear that. It's somewhat soft. I think this is softer. A lot of people make bumper. Bumper. I think the bumper sounds the same. And it feels the same. Some nits out there make a huge deal about their bumpers on these newer controllers, and it sounds the same. I think the triggers feel different. So they can take their bumpers and stick it, because I feel nothing different about bumpers. So again, should have included one Luke and one Chef, but no. They cheap out and they give me this again. It's foamy and exposed. Way to go. So they hate Luke, clearly. Because why else would they do it? And again, these batteries, which who knows where they're from, but they came in there. Thing is, this has a slot for this. Would it have killed him to give me, well, I don't know, an actual cover in addition to the mold? The answer is yes, apparently so. Extra cheapness. So, you know, for people, oh yeah, I'm gonna like remove it and play it. Really? This thing will be broken like very fast. So, again, separating it piece by piece so you can see. So, because you know it's coming, it's gotta be, it has to be done this way. I hate it, but it has to be done this way. So, again, I'm just preparing for the literal fallout. So, power brick. Big brick. Huge brick. Heavy brick. Wow. They didn't do anything with that. That's not different. HDMI cable. HDMI. Plug. Headset, which by the way, per the great box, 90 days. So you break your headset 90 days. No! The console's allegedly a year. So, too bad. Again, more stupidness on accessories being only 90 days, but a console being a year. How about, I don't know, consistency and being everything a year? Should be more than a year for how much this thing cost. There's the box. Box with contents. Hefty box. Can like really face someone with this. I'm feeling it. Where's this person here? I don't feel anything. So, there it is. That's separated and parceled out. Ugh. It's pretty similar to the it's pretty standard. Real protective. So, it comes out like that. And the thing is, good luck studying this. That's the top. Top. Again, it's like a jigsaw puzzle. Oh, this is a little different. So, top, side. Okay, that actually makes sense. Wow. It's really in there. By that grunt force you heard. Man. So apparently they don't want you to get this thing. Oh, actually I see what it is. There's also foam in the rear. Wow. Again, they don't want you to take it out. Why? So am I gonna have to do what I think I'm gonna have to do, which is really dumb? I think I'm gonna have to like tip it on like its axis. I think that's what I have to do. Because again, more crappy packaging. Can I also point out the creases one more time? I can't point this out enough. Any creases there in the corners? Creases. And again, this is separate from the fact I just had to tilt the whole damn thing on its axis. Because this was that like that? I guess this was like this. Again, more F's for packaging. I don't understand why they just can't let me get the console. It's ridiculous, overpriced console. So good luck remembering all this, because I don't even know. I have to go back and for the video. I mean, really, now to me it's like all a F all. So opening this again, I already hate it. It's very similar to, you know, the last Xbox I had. It's this thing with tape all over it. So if you're like, I don't know, the typical person that doesn't care rapscallion, you'll just rip this and throw it away. And then when you want to like, oh, I don't know, trade in or sell it, then what are you putting your console in? Air? Good luck. Full of scratch. Enjoy. Again, to me it's like scratch fest already just looking at this thing. So one piece of tape is on the top. Or is this actually, I think this is second piece side. Ugh. Well, that piece was easy to open. That one looks bad. Ugh. Again, it's interesting where they decide to tape these things. So this is actually the back. Wonderful. So you get the rear view. Let's say ass view. I said it already. So I really hate how they tape this one. Look at that. This is really bad. How am I supposed to get that without like peeling at all? I could try, but Ugh, already hear that? When you hear a piece like that, it means like a thing like that torn. Ugh. See? And I hear that, and see, someone's excited. So, this is the bottom end. Wow, I really hate how they pack this. So for this one, they decided to put, this is the equivalent, I believe, of gift wrap tissue paper. I think that's what this is. It's gift wrap tissue paper. And the guy, like, you know, when you did the thing, oh yeah, you know, oh, go and get your like serial number from the account. No, like, you know, by the time you do that, this would not have been an unboxing video. So you have to be aware of where you can find this, because there's other places. Now, if I want to flip it over and show the top, which is what would make sense, instead of opening it that way. Again, not my fault that these guys packed it so. And again, I say that word because it's just nonsensical. So don't take it seriously. There's a lot of people there that takes things too seriously. And again, this is a horrible packing job. There's no other way to say it. So, yeah, because you oh, damn, tissue paper. Really? Tissue paper. I can't get over this. For something that costs this much, yeah, tissue paper. That's gonna do it. That's gonna protect your like weak finish, which can get scratched at like the drop of like air. Oh, fail. So there it is. Let's get the side, I guess. Ooh, it's a very luminescent-ish blue on the side, which is basically the only time you're gonna see that is when you press the button to sync something. Kind of a waste, that color, to be wasted there. I think this color should have been a lot more used. I actually kind of hate, I'm not a fan of this at all. To me, this seems very lightly, I don't know, engineered, because really, oh, look, one line of blue, and then this dot of junk. You know, maybe a smattering of like white silver. It's a waste. It all should be this color with that. Again, the finish, it doesn't make sense for how much this is. Very disappointing. See, like the color, that's where they used it? Is that 2 places? One, I mean, it's literally 2 lines of color. That's it. This is why I like got reamed. Oh, special edition. What's so special about it? Well, all I can see really, you see the front. It has like kind of like a webbing carbon fiber looking thing on the front. But that's also kind of blah, because there's no color. The only color is below, as you can see here, very minimally. That's it. Couldn't use more of this blue. See, again, this to me is probably the best, that front where the disc is. It's such a waste. You couldn't put it here or here. I mean, there's so many places that are devoid of creativity, color, and engineering. Very disappointed with this console. This one, again, for literally what's supposed to be like the... So there's a lot of spots here. Oh, Easter eggs. So like food say, Easter egg. What's Easter egg about stupid like emblems? That's not an Easter egg. Moron. People don't even know how to use that one right. And this is the other side. Your SS. Again, there's not enough inputs in this thing. There really isn't. Because they all put it in the ass end. Because, you know, when you want to, like, put something in, yeah, I'm going to junior cricket my, oh, wire, oh, dead! Everything's crashing upon you as you go on, like, Jimmy for, like, wires in the rear. The ass end, I call it. This is it! I paid, this is the behemoth. This thing. Again, I feel like, oh, this has been a colossal waste of money. I traded in, like, a console, basically, and still wasn't covering this. So my recommendation, no. No buy. Dirty Gamer says avoid. Avoid. Do not recommend. Do not recommend. Look. Yeah, that's it. And some dilk. In a case which doesn't have a game. No game. Dilk. One controller, Luke. Exposed Luke. Gift get. Grecians! Grecians! Where is it? Which side? Pick a side. They're all creased. Really. F-. Dirty Gamer not recommend. Avoid. Dirty Gamer out. Christians! Hello everyone, it's Dirty Gamer here with another part to the Halo 5 Guardians console. Holding in my hand the controller, the lock controller here. What I'm also going to do is play you the sounds. Currently the console is on, so I'm going to hit the eject button so you can hear that sound first. Okay, so this has to be in, that makes sense. So that was some sort of like plasma-ish sound, I guess. I'm going to do it again, just in case I didn't come through clearly the first time. Okay. That's that great eject sound. It'll be great. So now I'm going to power the console off. Okay, that was a longer sound. Now as you can see, it takes a few seconds for it to actually be off, which I really hate about this thing. If I power it off, it should just go off, really. And again, you can see the slowness, real-time slowness, RTS. Now I will power it on to hear the other sound. Okay, that was also a longer sound. So there you go, folks. This is the ludicrous Halo 5 Guardians console, paid for. Those are your great extras. Say non-extras. This has been Dirty Gamer. Remember, Twitter @Dirty Gamer. Look me up, YouTube, Dirty Gamer. This is all. By the way, did I mention do not recommend this? If I didn't, do not buy. It's Dirty Gamer out.